30 years ago, the game will be changed forever. Under the big stage and bright lights, these three dudes became cultural icons. Their style and swag caught the nation by storm. I'm not talking about hip-hop pioneers known to the world as Run DMC. I'm talking about their basketball counterparts. Tim Hardaway.
Here comes the crossover.
Mitch Richmond. And Chris Mullin.
He drains it.
Better known as Run TMC.
When we walked on the court, you could tell when they looked at us, they was like, damn, here we go.
The killer crossover. Oh, brother.
In 1989, it was still primarily a big man's game. But out in Oakland, head coach Don Nelson had a big three that played small. So he put a new school system in place. Score fast, ask questions later.
In 89, 90, you know, he just said, hey, first of all, we just want to run, but we gonna use a motion offense.
He would tell us, hey, tonight we're just running motion, but if you guys don't share the ball, then I'm gonna start calling plays.
Here is Richmond, super move.
I think we caught a lot of people by surprise with our style because at that point in time, a lot of teams were not playing that way. So what we're watching today is a byproduct of Nelly's forward thinking.
By 1990, they put the league on notice. These dudes could flat out ball. Season 2 was about to be their moment.
Here's Hardaway, 3 on the shot clock. He's off and running.
They dropped 162 on the Nuggets to open up the season. The most ever scored in a regulation game in NBA history. And they were just getting warm.
Here goes Mullin. Draws the crowd all the way to the basket. Got it!
By now, the NBA had its fair share of quote-unquote big three trios. But Tim, Chris, and Mitch were unique. So a Bay Area newspaper had a contest to give their fame a name.
PR people came to us and said, hey, let's let the fans give y'all a name. And we had the cameras right there.
I was thinking no matter what name you pick, it's not gonna stick. Who cares, right?
We was just picking stuff out.
What do you think of that? The Ultimate Warriors.
And we was like, no,
Tremendous.
They were so bad.
The Dunk and Go Nuts.
no.
Run TMC. Tim, Mitch, and Chris.
When they said Run TMC, and we thought about it.
When Run TMC came around, man, that's gotta be it. That's the one.
Hey, this Run TMC right here. Me, Mullin, Mitch. Run TMC.
But Run TMC, you know you're feeling it when you let these kind of shots go.
The local media would start saying Run TMC. I think it really probably exploded when Run DMC came to a playoff game and participated in the introduction of the starting lineup.
Ladies and gentlemen, Run DMC!
We had Run DMC introduce our team, and I advise no team to do this.
Come on and just throw your hands in the air, everybody!
You know, Magic them turned it on a little bit, took it up a little notch, and we end up losing that game.
Looking back, if we would have won the game, it would have been the greatest idea of all time.
We felt if we had a couple more pieces, we'd have had opportunity to really fight for the championship.
The Warriors had everything in line to make a championship run. But just before the 91-92 season, hard times.
My hotel phone rings. I pick it up, and it's Don Nelson. And he said, hey, come to my room. It was actually 20 minutes before we had to go down to get on the bus to go to the game. And I can remember opening the door and saying, hey, man, I know you traded me, but as long as you didn't trade me to the Sacramento Kings, I'm good. And he put his head down and say, I traded to the Kings. And I just walked out. I never really came to terms with that.
Nelly called us to the room. He said, I just traded Mitch to Sacramento for Billy Owens. We was like, what? Why? And he told us, you know, we need to get bigger, we need to get better. This gonna work out well for us. We was looking at him like, okay, but we was thinking, no, it ain't.
It was really tough. It was emotional, and I felt bad for Mitch. At that point in time, Sacramento was totally rebuilding. Mitch got kind of put out there on an island.
And just like that, Run TMC was a wrap.
still be talking about us 30 years later. We impact the game in 2.5 seasons, just us three.
I think part of it is the notion, what if, right? What if they did stay together? That's the question out there that we'll never be able to answer, but the numbers don't lie. You know, we had a great run, although too short. That was the most fun I had playing basketball in my life.
To me, honestly, man, it doesn't feel like 30 years, but it's always special for me when I see anybody repping the Run TMC. It just brings back so many great memories.
Man, you can't never take that away from us. When they say Run TMC, you know, you like, that's right.